fix computers so that we can provide that services for people. So I went back to my mentor and I said, can you teach me how computer hardware works? He taught me, and I did that, and I created flyers. And if you live, anywhere outside of this country, in Europe and US, other parts, you see that there's a block of flats. So I created flyers, go into the apartment and then drop everything in there. That's where I got my first customer, Chance Delgado, a Caucasian lady who loved to work with me. And she paid me per hour 17 pounds. A 17-year-old boy, 17 pounds, that was fantastic. And that supported my family yet again. Now, fast forward, I've got all these skills. It didn't stop there. I moved on to magnifying the things I was doing on YouTube. At the time, this was the early stages of YouTube. I had streaming accounts, I had Daily Motion accounts, I had Vimeo accounts, where I've just put in several things on there. Now, what all of these things taught me was that it gave me the skills that I'm using today. Fast forward, I finished pharmacy school, met my business partner in 2013, University of Kent. We sat in the car and I told him that, bro, I want to start a business. And he goes, do what? We're pharmacists. And I said, we're going to start a business that is going to be based on the internet because of my love for the internet. So we created our first telehealth business over 10 years ago. Very quickly, every skill that I learned when I was young, when my mentor was teaching me, that is how I was able to take my business from zero to millions. That's the power of being an autodidact, learning for yourself and applying the things that you learn. Okay. If you remember, there's a company that was called AOL. Has anybody heard of that company, AOL? If a company decides to not innovate, they die. AOL was powerful those days. In fact, next month, Skype is going away as well. Most of these companies have not innovated. They have not understood that this whole internet thing, this whole information stuff, it works with innovation and critical thinking. So if you have a business here today, and you don't have a team that thinks for your business, that innovates for your business, you're going to lose that business at some point. Because the young cats that are coming out of university, they're thinking rapidly on how they can take over businesses and make people's life a lot easier, more convenient, and provide better services for them. If you create a business today, it's no longer about service, it's about experience. Now, I remember the first hotel you went to. Do you remember the room or the service? Do you remember the experience or the room? Do you remember the room or the service? Now, when someone makes you feel good, if you have a customer that walks into your shop or calls you on the phone and you pick up the phone, hi, my name is this, how can I help you? They feel warmth. We don't tend to get that a lot here. Now, this is something I talk about on my podcast a lot, because if a business doesn't have experience-based customer service, they don't have enough customer retention. And if you want to remain in that business and retain customers repeatedly, it will cost you to acquire that customer. But to retain that customer, you need to give them an experience. If you missed affiliate marketing, which I did, affiliate marketing was, pretty nice for me. You missed drop shipping. Dropshipping is either you do dropshipping offline or online, and I can teach you exactly how you can do offline dropshipping. So let's go to Accra or China Mall. Pick up 20 products that you like. Don't buy it. Use your phone, take pictures, record videos, create a TikTok account, and start putting the products on there. You know exactly how much they sell it in China Mall or Accra. If people buy that product, go quickly, go pick up that product and come and sell it. If you do that for 6 months, you will have enough following and you would have amassed enough customers for any business that you want to do. Most people, the way they do it is that they start the business online. If it starts working, then they create a shop front. Today, it's not necessary to have a shop front. You can do everything online. Ali Abdallah earns £10 million every single year from his YouTube account. Not just the YouTube, he's created courses around it. He has a mastermind group. Now, if we're really trying to understand the whole new age of making money, we need to tap into the internet. We need to tap into the easier way of doing it. And the easiest way is that you create content. And the money you can make from creating content, creating courses is more than what you can make from a product. Because think about it, if I create a course today, like what we do in Connected Academy, that course was created in one day. However, you pay for it, it will be there till eternity. Until I decide that I want to change the course. So every time you pay for that course, 500 cedis you pay for it, I get paid. But I didn't pick up a product. All I needed to do was have a funnel that would push you into the course. That's all. If senior captain decides everything I know, I'm going to turn it into a course. And all the young chaps out here, if you want to learn things from him, that course is available on his website. Just get it. Even when he's gone, people will still pay for that. We've seen that many times. Jim Rohn has done it. Bob Proctor has done it. There are examples. But around here, we are behind. So if you really want to do it, let's tap into the whole information stuff. Let's tap into the whole internet and innovate and then push ourselves forward. Because you make so much money. Money comes so fast with the internet. You will doubt. In fact, people will doubt the source of that money. Right. Now, I then moved to Ghana 6 years ago. And then I told myself, my business partner is doing well in the UK. You do everything there, and then I'll come to Ghana and replicate everything we've done in the UK in Ghana. Says here, come on, let's do it. Then I saw a gap in the market. Young people need information. They need knowledge, and they need to break their limiting beliefs. Because a lot of people think, I don't want to say that word, but a lot of people don't believe that they can actually become wealthy through the legal means. Most people think a term I call the lottery mindset. I'm going to work with this man, and just by being with him, maybe he will dash me some money, and then that will set me for life. Life doesn't work like that. Most people, that's how they think. So the whole chairman stuff is simply for them to just give them some breadcrumbs to take care of their family. But people can actually wake up and know the power they have in their hand and change their lives too. So we can have more chairmen. And the truth is, with the internet, the barrier to entry is almost nothing. All you need is data, courage, confidence to put the camera to your face and say, hey, my name is Derek, and today I'm going to teach you how you can make money on the internet. Anyone can do it. Anyone. There was a lady whose mom used to export yams. And the woman's business was dropping a little bit. So she decided that I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to record a video on the whole process. The orders were flying in the roof. She changed the fate of that business forever. Every customer that your business is looking for is on the phone. They're on the phone. And all you have to do is put that business in front of them. And they will patronize it as long as the service is good. That's all. So if I see businesses who don't even have content creation space, I'm saying that, look, this new age is not for you. Because every business you have that is turning over about $1 million USD must have a space that is dedicated to content creation. I'm telling you. Otherwise, you are not part of the game. In exactly 5 to 10 years, you would realize this information. Now, if you've missed all those things, there's one thing you should not miss. It's called social selling, and I'm sure you've seen it on TikTok a lot, where people put camera to your face and then they are selling shoes, they're selling that. This is just the beginning. In the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be big. All you need is a warehouse. Get a warehouse, put a lot of things there, have different content creators come in, and then they just marketing the products. You will sell so much. And these are ideas you can just execute today. When I thought about the business, the reason why I thought about the pharmacy online was because I did not have the money to go through the whole NHS system and get myself a shop front and be restricted by distance and needs assessment. No. So I said, look, Ed, we will do it through just a warehouse and do a hub and spoke model. And we made it happen. You must think different. If somebody is doing it like this, think around it. Because one of the ways that people make money is just looking at somebody's idea and then thinking around it. Because if you really deepen it, nothing is created. Nothing. Everything has been created. We just need to uncover, and that's all we're doing. God has created everything we need, and we just uncover. So if this is working, you can become a millionaire. But if this is not working, life will be a damn struggle. And I'll say the quote again. The purpose of knowledge is action, not more knowledge. My name is Derek Abaito. Thank you.